Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision. Tonight he doesn't have to, so in this matchup, prevailing wisdom is he'll be able to get this fight to the canvas. And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. The American is 21. The Brit is 45. He is the 6-inch taller party. He will have a 7-inch reach advantage. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 246 pounds. Fighting out of London, England, the Destroyer. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 242 pounds. Fighting out of New York, Iron.
All right, commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fight.
The fighters touch him up.
You ready?
All right, so 2 truly elite strikers here. We sat down with them on Thursday and asked them any thoughts of taking this fight to the ground. They want to strike.
They want to strike. That's what got them to the show. That is the path that they are normally on. And tonight they get someone that allows them to fight in their comfort zone. They don't have to worry about defending takedowns. All they have to worry about is who can rely on their knowledge in the striking to carry them to victory.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman.
Oh, nice land there with the punch. You see, he's taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Just missed with the left there.
Straight punch landed with so much power. Nice sneaky head kick.
Got that knee to connect to the body, and if you're the defensive fighter here, you got to make sure you don't eat too many more of those.
You cannot eat too many. You got to get the elbow side. Otherwise, it's going to land one and then shut everything down.
Both guys throwing potential fight enders here in the early going. Oh, single collar tie here. Man, he's
big double leg.
Oh, and he finally gets the takedown now. So what do they say? And try again.
If at first you don't succeed, you try again, and this guy is the poster boy for that saying, because he shot many takedown attempts, and he finally has secured one.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. All right, side control now. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Nice hammer fist.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. All All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. Finds a home for the left hand there. Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of this.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any you've ever seen.
Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock. And if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle.
Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is, he's moving to the finisher position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent. When it's time to finish.
And this might just be a matter of time. Wow. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control.
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
20 seconds now remain in the round. 10 seconds now to go in the round. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. 1 second for the end of round one.
You won that last round. He was all over you, but you're better than that. Come on now, let's shake it out. Let's get back in there. Let's get back to the game plan. Hands high, work behind.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
Okay, you ready? Round two. Ready? Let's fight. Let's go.
Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab.
Oh, nice right hand.
Got the single collar tie. Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Oh, beautifully timed with the Superman punch. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, man, that couldn't have felt good. Flush knee lands to the body by the taller fighter. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Nice connection with a punch there. It's hard to recall a time in the past that his boxing looked this sharp.
Never looked this good.
Well, if you like Muay Thai striking, this might be your moment in this fight as he gets the Thai clinch.
This is a massive moment for this fighter. He's a great Muay Thai fighter. Look for him to go knee-knee and then try to land a big one to the head.
Oh, he's got that right hand going tonight, DC. Connected with it there.
He's thrown so many left jabs to throw that right punch straight down the pipe. It's unreal.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Oh, collar tie.
Big punch lands over the top. I was gonna follow this one.
Punch is broken. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Oh, look at that jab. Snapped his head back.
His jab gets to the target so fast, always brings his hand right back to his face.
Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Great punch.
Single collar tie now.
Left hand punch from the clinch.
And there comes the separation now. Well, no problem getting inside to land that straight punch. He's got a huge edge in reach, and he made good use of it there. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Quick entry here.
Nice single leg entry. Rotates ahead outside to a high crotch. Big slam takedown. That was beautiful.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom. And if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way, or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Keep it busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler. Nice strike.
Oh, going back to the...
Nice.
Oh, double leg lands. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You're losing the fight. You need to get yourself back in it. Shake yourself up. You need to stay.
All right, DC, here we go with our next round, and we'll see if he can pick up where he left off. High volume of strikes landed in the previous round.
High volume of strikes landed. He was able to be accurate, but also very, very active in his approach to the start of this fight.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the pseudo collar tie. He's looking for that left hand. Not there. All right, single collar tie now. Now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch. You better protect that head.
Great job securing the Muay Thai clinch. Watch for big knees to the body, and eventually him switch it up for the big knee to the head.
Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Back to the feet now. Oh! All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Now connects with a right. All right, so the fighters are in the clinch again, DC. I get tired just watching these situations.
It's like, what a big-time takedown.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape.
He got his foot on the hip, and now he's throwing up a triangle attempt. He's going to try to move his left arm across to get pressure on the choke.
He needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch, as he goes to the finish, watch his chest go to the mat. He goes flat, all weight.
Getting tighter. Not tapping out tonight. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out. Just go for the finish.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. Ground and pound strike there now. Oh, working hard to get back up again, and he's there. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Oh, the master of the transition. Nice scramble. And a nice jab there, champ.
The jab was a lost art in mixed martial arts. Guys that found it, and they're fighting behind it real well.
Oh, he hurt back.
Double leg takedown. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. And they separate. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Good punch lands.
And that left hook landed on the button. Shots pretty well here early, DC.
He's doing a great job of mixing things up, keeping busy, being very accurate.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, looked like that left hand found the target.
Found the target as it has on so many occasions tonight.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
Listen, that was awesome. We need more of that. I want you to go out of it.
All right, here we go with our next round, and how about the striking display in that previous round? He found a lot of openings upstairs, and when we sat down with him on Thursday, he said this dude doesn't move his head, and largely that's how it's played.
That's exactly how he thought it would be, and it's exactly what he's seeing early in the fight. Opponent's not moving his head, and he's more than happy to connect over and over with those 1-2s. Left hand punch from the clinch.
Man, look at the redness starting to appear on the left side of his body. His opponent would be wise to continue to attack there. And they separate. All right, so he's... Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Trying to hammer that lead leg.
Look at the whip action that comes from throwing that kick.
And he landed the right hand there.
Look at the force behind that leg.
Throws the right hand there. Trying to establish that jab once again.
Oh! He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh!
Oh! Nice high kick.
Missed with that right hand. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight.
Left hand punch to the clinch.
Oh, he lands a massive kick here. Takedown defense holds up. Oh! Huge right hand!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Back to the feet. Oh, he might be out. Oh, and he lands yet another knee. And sometimes it pays to be the taller fighter, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate.
He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
We can win this round. I need you to get the takedown.
What a body kick.
Oh, and he connects there. His hands look good to him.
So fast. I mean, this guy has tremendous hand speed.
Single collar tie there. Muay Thai plump. Quick level change now.
He went single into a high crotch. Oh, he's taking a knee for a ride. Oh, my God. He switched the lock to a high crotch, rotated him, and took him for a ride. That was a big takedown.
All right, side control now. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a man.
And now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look from the transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish. There he is. He's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent. It's in there deep. There you go.
And that will do it.
He got him. What a performance.
Yeah, you've got to admire the focus and the commitment to getting the finish. You could tell he was in hot pursuit of that submission much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it, so he sets it up beautifully, lets it materialize almost organically, and ultimately gets the desired result. All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata is going to stop this contest at 4 minutes, 19 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by tap out, the Destroyer.
Well, what an incredible result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his victory by way of submission, and they put so much stock into finishing this fight. They felt like to really spin his career forward, they needed to not just win, but get the finish, and they certainly got it tonight.
They got the finish. He's such a terrific grappler. Every time he is on his back,
He looks for submissions over and over again. Eventually, he found one tonight and got the desired result.